I'm Vibstape. I am a fusion musician and I have been doing music since the age of 6 or 7. I started learning with the vajra, harmonium in my satsang, and then learnt guitar a bit later, and found myself kind of fusing the two sounds by the time I was in my late teens. I'm based in Birmingham, proud, born and bred, and I'm really looking forward to sharing this tape with you. So I connected with 2MV on Instagram. As you mentioned, he slid into my DMs and asked me if we could collaborate. At the time I was in London, I was doing a lot of gigs, and my job was there as well, so I was asking him to kind of hold off for a bit. But then obviously COVID happened, I moved back to my family home in Birmingham, and then we reconnected sort of summer 2020. And that's when I came into studio, he talked to me about the project, we were in Pirate in this very room actually, and we got our first track down. So that's how it all came together. So the Vibstape, for me personally, it's kind of my favourite songs, the hand-picked songs that I really love singing and really enjoy singing, some of which I wouldn't have necessarily picked out. I think 2MV kind of pushed me in a way that was out of my comfort zone, particularly in the Punjabi kind of Bhangra side, especially with Aja Mahi. I would have never ever done that out of choice initially, but it taught me so much about my vocal range, how far I could go, how much I could do with my voice and how versatile I could make it. That's kind of Vibstape is my favourite song, some of 2MV's favourite songs, all together in one. I found the process really fun, although it's been extended over like a year and a half. It's been a really great journey. I've learnt so much through the process, and working with 2MV as well, we've worked on beats, sounds, elements, genres that perhaps neither one of us would work on otherwise. So overall I found it really, really insightful, interesting. It's helped me grow as a musician and a singer.
Were there any challenges?
I'd say being pushed outside of my boundaries, and I've never worked on a piece or like a body of work like this in the music scene before. I've done loads of covers over the years, individual projects, individual collaborations, but never like an entire kind of album, never an entire tape. And it did come about really organically. Like 2MV mentioned, I tend to, because I do a lot of fusion mashups, when I play guitar I sing like 3 or 4 songs with the same chord sequence. So sometimes when he produced a beat, I'd be in studio and it would just come to me and I'd start humming it and he'd be like, oh sick, go record more, like go do the whole song. And that's how it kind of developed into this we had, before we knew it, 4 or 5 tracks, where we put it together and it sounded good, and we really actually pushed away from the original sounds in a lot of these songs as well, which is a bit risky, but we feel like it's fresh, it's a new vibe, and yeah, it's been great. So next from me, after this Vibstape, I'm going to take a small break from music to focus in on more personal life things. But we really hope that you enjoy what you hear. This piece of work is really close to both of our hearts. We've put in a lot into this, and through the pandemic as well, it's been up and down. We both had really busy kind of lives, and it's been that one constant thing that we've been really excited to put out. So yeah, we can't wait to hear what you think of it. Please do share your comments, and yeah.